Hey, what's going on, guys? Roman again for Strength by doing a real quick video. I didn't do anything really over this weekend for my other pages or anything like that. I might need to write something soon. Just recovering right now. I took off Saturday night, so this video's going to be a little bit late. Did the Tough Mudder down in Wortham, Texas, but it's pretty cool. That's basically what I'm talking about today. Is what I thought about the Tough Mudder and why I wasn't really prepared. I wasn't really prepared to run it at all. I walked it with some people from DFW Mud Crew, which is pretty cool. It took about 5 hours or so to complete. It was a lot of just waiting, helping other people out. It was really a lot more just fun and just hanging out all day and then getting really sore. It's really tough. I think I didn't really have too many problems with a lot of obstacles per se. I did get like some mud stuck really deep in my fingernails, like I think this one really bad. But it wasn't bleeding, so I'm not really too worried about it. It'll come out over time. I think the one obstacle that I really failed on is island hopping, which it wasn't the one that's side to side like Ninja Warrior, but it was more of like you hop from like basically one overturned raft like with little bottoms on it for getting dragged on. I think it's like there's like inner tubes with the bottoms on them, so that you don't fall all the way through or whatever that people use for taking things on rivers and stuff. But they were just upside down and people were trying to run and go across them. I got to one of them and fell off. I have no balance. It's not really an excuse, I'm just not really good at those things. But other than that, I didn't really have too many problems. The Arctic Enema, the people that were freaking out about like going to ice water, felt kind of good. I just kind of took my time in there. There's one, I think it's just a tip where you're going across, just kind of gripping wood to go across. It wasn't so bad. It had a lip on it, so it was pretty easy. And then the Mount Everest one, or Everest, it wasn't called Mount Everest, but you had to run up a 15-foot wall, the arcing wall. But they didn't have anything on it, so that was really good. No soap or oil or anything, so it wasn't too bad. It might have been bad for the Sunday people because there would have been a little bit of rain and just a lot more mud on the actual event. So I don't know how it was that day. I didn't stay around. I had been up since 9 p.m. the day before, and I had a 9 a.m. run, and I didn't finish till almost 2:30, 3 o'clock or so. So by the time I actually got home, it was about 7 o'clock, and I went to go eat at Herrera's and hung out with my cousins and just kind of talked to them, did BS for a little while. And by the time I was done, I was just so tired that I just kind of limped home and showered and cleaned up and took a nap, woke up, did laundry, and all that fun stuff. I didn't notice that I needed to. I usually wear my sleeves, my full sleeves, to help protect my arms a little bit, but after a few miles and my arms started swelling up from doing a lot of different activity, that my hands actually started getting blue. I didn't even notice it. I looked at my hands and they started hurting really bad and just looking a little swollen. I thought it was just because it was cold. And then I started noticing that it was my sleeves that were bothering me, so I took them off and started a little bit better. My wrist was swollen a little while. I have a huge bruise on it, and I have a bruise on my hand, and the other hand's all jacked up, and like shoulder issue. I had like a giant knot on my right shoulder. Oh man, I was working on that for a little while. And let's see. Oh, checking my camera. I thought it turned off. Some different hip pains, like my hips started locking up on my left side, which is my tight hip flexor, and then when I was jumping up hay, like just trying to jump and leap over big rounds of hay, just jumping on them and trying to use my fancy little cleats not really cleats, but my innovates trying to jump over them. I kind of, not really tore, but just kind of like really stretched out a muscle that was like really tight. So we'll see how that goes. Today I'll probably just be working on stretching a lot. I've been doing that a lot at work too, just kind of stretching as much as I can, just to, because I really did just relax the entire past few days at home after I got home on Saturday, and then Saturday just spent a lot of time in bed getting up for doing laundry and everything, just trying to get a lot of fluids in me, different electrolytes and everything, because I really need to make sure I do that next time. I'll probably take some different things with me. I know some people that I was with, they had Gatorade and stuff like that with them, so I might look into that for the Spartan. But we'll also see how my endurance goes between now and then. I now know what I need to actually work on. But I did get a couple blisters, but that was just like on my ankles, so I might get some different socks a little bit higher so they don't rub, because it wasn't really the shoe rubbing, it was the sock where the edge, the top of the sock was, so it was just constantly moving around and not so bad. but we'll see how things go for the next. I'll probably work on my strength training a little bit, but I'll probably start upping the reps just to kind of get more endurance going on, and just see how things go. I'm not going to try to, max out anytime soon, and see how things go from there. But that's the Tough Mudder. It was really fun. It was actually kind of funny because there are some events that was like, I was just kind of blasting through. Just the electroshock thing was kind of crazy. It wasn't so bad, the electroshock therapy. I think I got only shocked a couple times, but that's also why my muscles were so tight in my shoulders, because that's where it would hit most of the time, and my head. So I had a massive headache for like 2 days, and I was pushing people along and helping people up. So like my arms extremely sore, like different motions, like bicep and everything, just really really tight right now because just trying to help people up and over and different things, and different bruises and cuts. And it was fun at the time. Now it's just kind of that hangover feeling from being just completely drained physically. So I think I need to work on a few more long runs and just treks and stuff. So if I can get a 12-mile run in, which I haven't ever done before. I've done 8 miles of walking. So between now and December, I need to work on trying to get my mileage on running to at least 12 miles, so that an 18-mile walk isn't going to be too bad, or at least I can jog a little bit here and there, a little bit more. But that's it for now. Follow me, strengthbydoing.com, facebook.com/strengthbydoing, and Twitter, strengthbydoing. Get up, get out, and do something. All right, later.